I think we're live. I'm not sure, but we shall see. Oh God, I haven't missed this feeling. I take a weekend off and I get even worse with technology. Let me just make sure my chat is on. Hi everybody joining in. Sorry to be a bit early. I just wanted to make sure the whole thing was working so that I could keep things in check. Let me do pop out chat. It's a new feature. It allows me just to see you guys talking. I am very early. If anybody wants to help me out as we are doing this, I'll just give it a wee cheeky retweet and stuff. That'd be great. First things first in the real list, but also I'm going on tour in September. Not enough tickets have sold right now. Not gonna lie to you. Everyone's happy, but I'm like, for everyone who like messages me all the time going, why aren't you going on tour? And then I do announce the tour and then people don't buy tickets. I mean, why? But why? Maybe I should just like not play live shows. Don't tell Rob. No, Rob, I love you for watching. I love playing live shows. Please make it worth my while. We're looking into Europe at the minute, which has been pretty interesting. It's an absolute nightmare. Brexit, why you do this to me? What else? I've got a Stagent next week. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it's, when is that? And I'm hopeful. Thursday. Next Thursday, the 29th, I'm doing a Stagent. If people ask why I'm early, it's legit because I wanted to use my computer. If you're wondering why the stream quality is maybe not camera wise isn't as good, it's literally that. Do feel free to tweet me the link to this, so that I can do a cheeky wee plug while we wait for people to join in. So that's gonna be fun. If you can't make it to the tour, we still do the online gigs as well. You know, we do 2 gigs each month online, and we have been doing them for like 7 years. Tell me you get my girl, me yugget. I'm early because I felt like it. Definitely. Okay, so let's address the elephant in the room. I did dye my hair. I went and I paid silly money to get them to bleach the living daylight out of my hair. It was actually fine. It only took half an hour to lighten. Let me just read this message because we're going to super chat, and it's from Chris Wedlock, and it says, for Kinder Maxie's calories are needed after CrossFit. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I went in, I got my hair dyed, and I got it changed to like a very light orange, so like a very peachy orange. And then I just decided the other day that I wanted it to be pinker, so I just went and dyed my hair pink yesterday. So there's that. It washes out though, so please don't panic. Brian Berg says, promise I'll be there if you manage to get EU mainland. That's the plan. We plan on hitting EU at some point. Victor as well, thank you so much. That's a cute little emoji. But like, I had my hair really dark for so long, and my roots came through so grimly that I was like, that's not worth it anymore. So if I ever say I want to dye my hair dark, please never ever let me do that again. So what else is new in my world? As you can see, I am in my new office. I managed to build a desk today. If you don't already follow me on other social media, why not? I did not live stream it. I was toying with the idea of live streaming me building the desk, but I was getting too angry. So sometimes I have to get angry to build things. It seems like it's the only way I can build things is by going, Tony, thank you so much for sending the tools, because they absolutely did help. Because I wouldn't have been able to build the frickin' desk if you did not send those. So thank you so much. I didn't realize how much I needed. I actually had to go ask a neighbor for a power drill. Didn't know that would be a thing. So that was a vibe. I had many YouTube tutorials up on how to drill things. If you know me, you know I have a fear commitment, which also falls into building things. Can't put nails on walls. I have a direct line to the property manager or landlord. I don't know which one it is. And they are, they're basically like, because I said to them, I was like, I don't like putting holes in walls. And they're like, nice. And I was like, do you mind if I just like run things past you before I hang anything up? And they were like, dream tenant. Anyway, so they're gonna like, I'm gonna make a list of things and places that I need like pins in the walls, and they're gonna put them in. So thank God. So this is my new office. We are almost set up. I am gonna invest in some lights, some lights, a nice webcam for doing these live streams, and let me know what you think about this microphone, but I can upgrade that as well. Thanks to the lovely folks over at Patreon. I'm trying to get better at plugging my Patreon. I promised myself and my team that I would, considering I put so much stuff out over there. I put so much stuff on my Patreon and I don't even plug it. What's the point? So, thank you so much to all the Patreon who are already there. I really, really appreciate it. You are helping me a lot. So I'm going to make a list of things that I need. And yeah, I know that it's very echoey because currently in this room, all we have is my desk, a box, a plant, and that's it. So, gonna see what I can do. But I'm sure that once I actually, put some furniture in here and get it all set up and sorted, then we'll be good. I just needed a desk for the time being, but I'll see what I can get sorted for next week. So I need to invest in some lights. I need to invest in a camera. I'm literally doing YouTuber 101. But then I need to probably see about maybe getting a sofa of some kind. I've been looking into lovely wall art that's really funny. Seen a few good memes that are painted like art, and I was like, that's dope. So we're going for like super colorful in here so that it, makes it a bit more fun to go to work, backgrounds for live stream. You don't need to worry. I'm gonna set up a whole wall over here of nice photos and stuff. I've seen some really, really great ones. So I'm going to do that. But yes, the echo will be gone once I add more stuff. But I've definitely found like this niche of like people painting like actual art. Like they'll do actual art, but it will be a meme. The one I love is it's 2 frames. It's 2 different photos. And it's the cat. The cat at the table is like... And the 2 ladies being like really, really angry. So that's my plan. Gonna get that. Do you need some help with DIY sound treatment? You can do it cheap. I'm gonna see how we get on when the room gets a bit fuller. And if it's still stupidly echoey, when I've got furniture in here, then I'm definitely going to invest in some paneling and things like that. Not permanent paneling, the ones that you can kind of put the gluey, sticky strippies on, and we'll see. But I do have panels anyway, so I can just put those up. I'm not going to be doing a house tour, so you'll probably notice a few different things moving forwards when it comes to me making content. Like I will be making this background a bit like set-like in the sense of it's going to be aesthetically pleasing, and this other wall is going to be aesthetically pleasing. So this wall is going to be decorated for live streaming so that I can set it up so you can watch that. And then this wall is going to be more for filming, so for the YouTube video. So basically creating like 2 sets in one room. Trying. This thing used to have my memories on it. I honestly just put it on the wall because I'm going to put it over on this side, the side that I'm not filming on. So if I have photographs of like my nieces and my friends, like I seem to have acquired quite a few friends that absolutely despise being on camera, which is sick. So it's a new thing I've had to consider with mates and stuff, where they're like, hey, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want anyone to follow. Because I think people got a bit like ooga booga whenever I told them I had to move and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just respecting like their privacy and the privacy of like my nieces and stuff, because I don't think we've really researched enough into like, do you know like these mommy bloggers? Mommy bloggers and such like of those where they post children on the internet. I'm very baffled about that. I don't think we know enough of the ramifications of putting children on the internet just yet. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's good. I think it's fine, you know, for some parents to post like baby photos up until like a certain age, and then to just cut that cord, because I think that's a bit bizarre. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know how I feel about mommy bloggers. This is a totally different tangent, but it freaks me out. Like, if I was a child and my mother was broadcasting my life on the internet, I'd be raging. I'd be ripping. Yeah, once it's sentient, it's weird. So before I get into the mommy bloggers and why I think that's weird, I want to say that you will not be getting a house tour. Everything's going to be quite strategic in the sense of like what I show on camera, and all of that kind of stuff. It is not shared at the minute, but I may get there. I feel safe enough to be on my own at the moment because of lockdown. But as that opens up, I may get a flatmate. I don't know yet. So we'll see. I've even gone as far as to, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about mommy bloggers. I think it's weird. I had to get, so now I have to travel quite a way to go to the gym, and it sounds absolutely mental for me to do that, but my gym is now, because I went to see 4, I'm going to trial it. I'm going to see if I can afford it, because it is expensive. It's much more expensive than I wanted, but it's the same price as the gym in Ireland, but it's still expensive, the CrossFit. Anyway, what else? So basically I went to see a few CrossFit gyms and a few like different gyms, because I was kind of open-minded to like maybe leaving CrossFit. Anyway, I decided to go to one in the town where we're moving our studio. So our studio is currently in Stevenage, but we are moving it to a different location, which will probably get leaked because it's probably going to be a PO box. But anyway, I decided to get a gym there so that if I photograph myself at the gym, or if somebody puts up a photograph of me at the gym, or there's a video of me or something like that, it means that I'm totally okay with that, and I don't have to live my life completely paranoid, because I still enjoy posting while I'm at the gym. I still enjoy sharing photos. I still enjoy all of that kind of stuff. So I didn't want to like not have the social media aspect to potentially working out and things like that. Because I may do more workout videos and stuff in the future. Not anytime soon, if today is anything to go by, because today I went to my first ever like class, and it was quite the experience. It was quite the experience, because I haven't done CrossFit in like 9 months, and I decided that I would, you know, join up again. And I was like, I'll take it really easy. Like, I don't want to rush myself. Like, I had surgery 3 months ago. I haven't done CrossFit in like 9 to 10 months. Okay, so I was like, let's just take it easy. Let's take it easy, bro. So that was not what happened. That was not what happened. That was not what happened. So I go and I speak to the lovely coach. She's already been told that I'm coming in and I'm a noob to the gym, and she was very sweet. She was very nice, made me feel very comfortable. There was only 4 of us in the class. Hilarious. Anyway, that was funny. So it was great. It was a great start. I looked online and it said, oh, what will come first, the driver's license or the parachute jump? I think the parachute jump. So basically I go in and I'm like, it's only the half-hour lunchtime class, like how bad could it be? It was awful. It was a what do you call it? It was a hero WOD, which is like a hard workout for only like 20 minutes, but it's like 20 minutes of like all go. 10 minutes warm up, 20 minutes of all go, like, and I push myself harder than I should have. Because as well, I forgot how heavy I can lift. So the most I've ever actually like put over my head for more than like 2 or 3 reps is like 35 kilograms. So for my American friends, hey Siri, what is 35 kilograms in pounds?
5 kilograms is 11.02.
That's not what I asked. Okay, wait, we'll do this together. Let's do it together. Okay, right. Somebody else is gonna work this out, so 25 kg to pounds. Okay, right. So yeah, basically the most I've ever put over my head is 35. And I get there and she sets up a bar, so it's like 77 pounds. Okay, so 35 is the most I've done, like with more than a few reps. Do you know what I mean? I go in and she sets up a bar and she's like, you'll be fine with that. And I was like, yeah, I'll be fine with that. And I got home and I was like, why was that so difficult? And it was because it was 25 for 10 reps overhead. 25. Okay, well that's not taking it easy, is it, Janet? No, it's not. So that was 55 pounds for like the 10 reps, which, you know, I really felt it. It was, you know, but was it actually okay? Yeah. Surprisingly, I thought it would feel weird. I definitely thought that it would hurt or it would feel strange. Luckily, we had no burpees or, like, from the floor to barbells overhead, so... Someone says, did I hear you say Stevenage? Yeah, my current office is in Stevenage. Studio office is in Stevenage, but we're moving. Sorry for not really reading the chat. I will do. So it was a lot, and especially since my weight's dropped, like I lost weight. Surprisingly, I definitely lost weight from moving. Hope your recovery is going well. Hope you're enjoying your new home. Challenge you to a 5k race. Hey no, because you will kick my butt. Okay, you will. I went in my head. I was like, I'm gonna go for a 5k. Gonna get an hour. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna go for a 5k, and then I took a different route than normal. And ended up having to run up a hill. And as soon as I got to the top of the hill, I was like, it's game over. We just did a 3k. That's it. I'm going home now. Bye-bye. Why? I don't want a taxidermy shark. So how did you get your alcoholism in check? It'd be important for me to know. So I spoke about it in my long form video. And it's on my YouTube channel. It's called My Alcoholism. If anyone is curious as to how I got sober or why I got sober, that is there. So you can go check that out. But how and why? How was I went to my doctor for the millionth time. And my mummy even came with me. She was at the end of her tether. She came all the way over from Ireland to take me to the doctor. And she's like, she's an alcoholic. And I was like, I was going to say that, Patricia, but yes, Doc, I'm an alcoholic. And he sent me on my merry way to this government plan thing, which is not AA. And I'd already been before, and I go in and I sit down and I get taken into this room with this lovely lady. I'd been through this process before, bear in mind. And she basically said that because I'd been there before and because they had no places, that there was nothing she could do for me apart from put me on a waiting list. So I was like, yeah, sure, it's not what my mom's going to want to hear at all, but sure, grand, whatever. And secretly, I think deep down, I was like, yes, I can keep drinking. Anyway, she goes away and she comes back into this little room and she gives me this printout of paper and she's like, you know, we don't usually do this, but here's a list for the local AA meetings if you are... which I think you should go to. And I said that someone had already told me not to go to AA because, and I quote, it's a room full of relapsers. And that stuck with me. That was in like 2014 14 when a man said that to me at this government initiative thing. And I never went to AA literally because that man had told me it was just filled with chronic relapsers. So I never went. And I said that to her and she was very alarmed. She was like, that's not, no. I don't know who said that to you. And I was like, well, someone who works here. She's like, well, they're an idiot. So here you go. Here's the list. You know, up to you whether or not you go to them, but I would recommend it. So I took the list out and my mummy was there. And I just, I was like, I got this list of these thingy jiggies. They don't have any places, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, you're going. And she's like, when's the next one? And I said, it's tomorrow. And it was 11 a.m. and it doesn't exist anymore, but it was a woman's meeting. And I'd obviously never been to a meeting before. And I go in and everyone looked so well. All these women were so happy and joyful for 11 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. I hadn't seen 11 a.m. on a Sunday in a very long time, I'll have you know. And I was just welcomed. Like, I got very lucky with my experience in AA. Like, I don't really like to talk about it too much, but my experience, absolutely joyous. There's people that I'm literally still friends with to this day. That was not my rehab photo. That was 3 years later. I was much worse. I'm glad you're still here, by the way. Otherwise, who would I send all those wonderful and useful gifts to? I mean, the toolkit was incredibly useful. The bag of nothing, even more useful. But yeah, so I went in and I think for me, here's a small gift after YouTube takes us 99%. Thank you, Bob. I hope you're well. Hope everyone's doing good. Glad you got your Patreon stuff. I was like, wow, that's a lot of stuff. That just showed how long you weren't there for. So I ran in and it was the first time in my life where somebody said, hey, you can't drink. And I was like, I've never heard of abstinence. What is that? What are abstinence? And it turns out that abstinence is easier than trying to drink moderately. So thank you so much, Bob. That's amazing. Oh my god. I hope you have a wonderful day, Jenna. I love your songs and your cover of Friday I'm in Love is amazing. Thank you, Stiv. Stiv. Thank you, Stig. Still no desk on. I know. Life got a wee bit out of control with the whole trying not to get murdered in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? But where was I going? Blah, blah, blah. I'd never heard of abstinence before. And yeah, like I said, actually going abstinent is so much easier than all of the years of trying to control your drinking. Like, if you're an addict, it's very difficult to control your drinking. You can't. That's why you're an addict. Like, that's how you ended up there. Like, so whenever I went to those government initiatives and stuff, and they were like, we're going to teach you how to drink in moderation, I was like, I've been trying that my whole life. It's not really working out too well. So yes. Anyway, the only thing that's ever worked has been abstinence, and I know that it's a very scary prospect for a lot of people. I went 3.5 years sober, and then I relapsed, which is optional. You don't have to relapse to get the message, by the way. And I went to rehab, and it changed my life because I think for me the first time in my life I'd ever had to address all of my issues, because I'm more than just an alcoholic. I'm a lot of things. Eyes open, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We think it's so cute. I went in for my alcoholism, my drug addiction, my self-harming, my eating disorder, my everything. I like to say the term blanket addict. I've made it up, but I love it. It just makes sense. Yeah. There isn't something called drinking in moderation for us. Relapses are granted. This girl's real well. You don't have to relapse. Like, I know people who did not relapse. Oh, this is my delivery. I ordered a vacuum. My floor is disgusting, by the way. But yeah, the relapse isn't necessary, but you can learn a lot from a relapse. Like I definitely did. I don't think I'd be in the position that I am now if I didn't, but that isn't the case for everyone. Did you get the tweet I mentioned you in? I did not. I didn't. I'll check my Twitter tonight. I just want to say again, just as a little halftime reminder, this show is brought to you by me, yours truly, and I'm going to take a second to plug two things, and that is the fact that I'm going on tour in September, and it's a UK and Ireland tour, and I'd really appreciate it if you could go. So thank you to our sponsor, me. Our second sponsor is also me, and it is my Patreon. This show is brought to you by my Patreon. So shout out to the family over there who are keeping the channel alive and going. There's a lot of content over there, exclusive content that you don't get anywhere else, exclusive photos, exclusive posts, exclusive online chats like these. So this show is brought to you by the Patreons, my guys. So, thank them. Thank them. So, please do join. It is actually really, really fun over there. Got tickets for Brighton and London already. Thank you so much. It's so kind. What else is new? Quite a lot is new. I won't lie. I did a photo shoot there the other day. Sorry, I shouldn't really move that much. I did a photo shoot there the other day with Emma. Oh, love her to pieces. Sorry, my phone's going off. Don't know what that is. I did a photo shoot the other day and it was amazingly fun. Like, actually being out and about, getting photos again. Because, like, as you may have noticed, my Instagram is dead. And that's because I wanted to have pro photos on it, because it seemed weird. I had all these Emma photos which are like proper professional photos, and then it was like, what am I going to do, just like post selfies, which is like what I've done. And I want to get it back up to like more fun style content. Like I want to get like some actually nice photos up there, and because why not. So went to, I'll say where, because I think it's already been leaked online, but I won't say exactly where. I did like a neon-esque photo shoot with lots of fun lights, and I also did like out and about shots, so the stereotypical vibe of like going out and about the streets and changing loads of outfits, all of that fun stuff. So nice to see Emma and Lou again. Just so fun. Just so nice to feel in some ways normal, even though things aren't normal at all. I also am trying my best to join a new doctors over here. If you didn't know, I am literally still registered to my doctor in Ireland. Why, you ask? Because it was quicker for me to always fly home, get seen by my visit doctor, and then fly back than it was to sit on a waiting list over here to go see a doctor. But Northern Ireland are incredibly behind on the vaccine jabs. I have a few conditions that mean that I should already have been vaccinated by now if I was registered here in England. So it's been recommended to me that I join that I join a doctor's over here, so I will be. And I contacted one, and then they let me know 24 hours later. They're like, oh, you forgot to tell us when you moved to England. And I'm like, why do you... So I had to fill out this massive form again, just to be like, I moved to England, this was when I moved here. Okay, cool story, now that we've got that covered. Weird. How weird. Why? For why? For why you need to know why I came? For why? Northern Ireland is literally on fire. Yeah, that is something else that's going on in the world that nobody's talking about. Also, Jess, could you please go register with a doctor? Thank you so much. If I can do it, you can do it. Thank you. if you can book a vaccine appointment on the website, but feel free to link me if that is a possibility. Jess, if you're not registered by the end of the month, I will start sending you threats. Loving threats. Threats, but loving. Gabe, thank you so much. That is so kind of you. Our vaccines have nothing to do with the doctors. I'm gonna send you a letter, Jess. Here's proof. This is Jess. Jess, if you go to the doctors, I'll go to the dentist. Okay? How about that? How does that sound? I'll go to the dentist. I need to get this tooth taken out. It's so bad. It's busted. It's broken. There's a hole in it. Don't tell anyone. I didn't say anything. There's not a hole in my tooth. Don't tell my mom. She's gonna go mad. Oh, I'm getting braces again. So this is the thing I probably need to warn people about. I've been offered, I said it before, at the end of last year, this company got in touch asking me if I wanted to get Invisalign braces, basically, but they're not Invisalign, they're a different company. And I was like, absolutely. So I went and then I got measured and blah, 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 blah. They took scans off my face. And I have all the videos on my phone and stuff. And then I literally went back. Like, I hadn't heard from them in so long. So I was like, I chased them. I was like, hey, are we still on? And they're like, oh, we sent you an email, but it might have ended up in your junk. And for realsies, it was in my junk. So basically, yeah, I'm going to fill it out. But I'm warning you on this side of things that there will be a lot of posts about me getting my teeth fixed. And do you know why? I don't do sponsored thingies, right? How many sponsored thingy-majiggies have you seen me do? Not many. Not many at all. Probably I can count on one hand how many sponsored posts I have done. I do shout out businesses and stuff on my Instagram or Twitter and stuff, but usually that's because I just like them. That's normally me being like, I like this thing, hi. But anyway, they got in contact and I made the mistake of telling my mother. Now, my mother paid a good couple of grand for me to get my teeth fixed as a child because it looked like I'd been uppercutted by Jesus Christ himself, right? My teeth were going in all directions, but the right way. So I also had way too many teeth in my mouth. I'm not getting paid for these posts. You sponsored gash trays. I liked gash trays. I wasn't sponsored. So basically, I'm not getting paid for the teeth thing. I will be giving my honest feedback on the teeth thing, but it's always been an intriguing process for me because I know people that have also got them done, and because they got them done privately or whatever, they didn't post about it online. So I'm going to take it as an opportunity to, it's only on my Instagram really, like they're not asking for like the Twitter and stuff, which is fine because Instagram is my lowest followed platform, so it's kind of funny that that's where they want it advertised, but okay, go off sis. So basically you may see a few posts in the next couple of months of me talking about my teeth, and you'll be like, oh, what a sellout. Do you know what? Blame my mom. Text my mom and say, Patricia, you did this. You ruined my social media. You did it. So, yeah. But anyway, Amy, it's your birthday? Am I an influencer now? Amy, is it your birthday? What? Happy birthday, Amy. That's amazing. I think that fully qualifies me now as influencer. Influencer of the year. Imagine me trying to influence anybody. Like, I can't influence crap, okay? Have you seen me try and sell my tour? Is my tour sold out? No. I have influence over nothing. Don't tell them that. But yeah, I have zero influence on anybody. Nobody like buys something because I bought it. Nobody like does something because I did it. Do you know that kind of way? So I don't understand. Like, I'm the opposite of an influencer. People are just like, huh, nice. They don't go, oh, I need to get that. When you were in rehab, how did you manage with music and recordings? I didn't do anything. I was recovering because alcoholism is life or death for someone like me. Because I was trying to, So basically, I had to just like not work for a month. I did listen to some of my recordings in there, but what was it? I dye my hair all the time because of you. See, right? I feel like if any companies were to actually like get behind me, it would be energy drinks. I have no allegiance. I just drink Monster because it's big. Eyeliner, always. What else do I always use? Hair dye. People, come on. Get your stuff together. Why haven't you contacted me? People are always talking about my hair and you won't give me a sponsorship deal? Losers. Yeah, there's a few things that I wouldn't do deals with. And I think people would be like, fair enough. Like if I did a hair dye deal, if somebody came for me, I'd be like, shh, don't do that. At least I'm being honest. SodaStream? Yeah. You influence stalker from all over the world. What? Are you not orange? I know, shocker. I wasn't born with pink hair. Energy drinks, eyeliner, hair dye, Cantu, yes. CrossFit, yes. Haribo, yeah. Or just any gummy sweets, yes. SodaStream, absolutely. Come on. I am Monster's best customer, and the fact they haven't acknowledged me, I feel like I just need to make a funny YouTube video at this point where I sit down and go, Monster, this is for you. Why haven't you sponsored me? Like, I'm great. I recycle all the cans that I use. I've been drinking you now since I was like 14, and I'm still here. And give me sponsorship. I can have one of you on stage all the time. Look, I've been a great ambassador so far. I'm not even an official ambassador. So, like, come on. Benjamin, thank you for the little rose. Remember when I sent you 3 kg of cola bottles? Yes. Yes, I do. Because it was so good. Oh my god, that was the dream. I shouldn't be allowed that many sweets. But they make me so happy. Why? Like, I definitely find, like, people like to really, like, take the mick out of me and the things that I like. But, I just like to remind people, I don't drink, smoke, or do drugs. So, let me have my sweets. Let me have my energy drink, okay? Let me live best life, okay? Thanks. Let me drink as much sparkling water until my stomach explodes, okay? Thanks. You're obsessed with Skittles. Have you seen the white ones? They look fun. I think they're for Pride. Me sending you sweets was actually a ploy to get you to the dentist sooner. Damn, I fell for it. That's honestly how anyone will get me to go to the dentist soon. Is just send me sweets. I'll ruin my teeth and I'll have to go. Sour Skittles. Oh, I like them when I have them, but I never buy them. My mouth just watered thinking about them. Oh my god. Chalky Rocky Road. Dude, that thing kept me going for so long. Oh, my phone is ringing. I think it's a delivery man. Hello? Oh, hiya. Oh, okay. Give me 1 second and I will ring you back and I'll see where you are. Thank you. Cheers. Bye. Guys, I'm just quickly gonna go get my Hoover, okay? Because I'm live and I can't tell them where I am because then I'd be telling you where I am. Okay, BRB. This always happens. They never can find my house. Anyway, I bought a Hoover. I said this is the start. I bought a new Hoover. The one that I was using, I literally could have sucked the dirt off the floor quicker. So, and obviously I wanted to tell them how to get here, but I couldn't have anyone online knowing where I live. So I had to just run out to the street and be like, ah. So thank you to anyone who stuck around for that. I don't even know. Okay. Don't know what any of that means. Hoover, I thought you said Uber. No, Hoover. Right. So, something else I've been doing. Wait, let me just read this. Just had my package with salty caramel sweets and salty chocolate covered potato chips and arrived at the office last year. Got lost in shipping. You're sad. You're telling me. Oh God. So I started Show Monster Holy Water Lockdown video and you can have a monster plant. Yes, this is very true. So I started doing Duolingo for the crack, and it's been quite an interesting experience. So I've been doing it, I think now today is day 12. Should have just done this during lockdown, but I didn't know that you could get a free version. I ended up upgrading anyway. But here we are. So I've got Duolingo. Didn't realise how competitive I'd be with myself. And then I realised that there's a scoreboard. And I was like, well, that's good. I only just realised it. So I've got 788 XP. Hell yeah. So where am I at? So I'm on level 5 on my basics 1. Level 3 on my basics 2. Level 3 on phrases. Level 2 on animals. And I'm only on level 1 on food. So that's cool. Huh? Oh, we're doing Irish, my guy. So that's been really fun. It's been really interesting. It's so funny what my brain has remembered better. Because I only started doing animals last night, and within like 15 minutes, I'd jumped up to level 2 on animals, and I just like knew which animals were which. It was really weird. I can't really explain it. So some things I can remember from my childhood, because if you didn't know, I spoke Gaelic as a child. So yeah, some things are just really, really simple. Some things I just remember, and other things I absolutely don't. And I'm like, I should know that. Level 1 on food, yes, that makes sense. On the topic of sponsorships, with the heavy usage of Black Horse in the music video, what about Better Now? Oh, I'd love Lloyd's TSB. I wish. I will be starting game streaming. My plan was to wait until I got somewhere with good Wi-Fi. I do have good Wi-Fi now, you'll be happy to know. Actually, if anyone could give me feedback on today's show Wi-Fi wise, that would be really useful. Just let me know. Let me know how your experience was. If you have any feedback, let me know. You started Duolingo a month ago. Hell yeah. This is the plan. So, just let me know how the Wi-Fi has been. Obviously, the webcam, awful, and that's because it's my computer. Stable only 720. I mean, 720 is much better than what I had before. Also, the router is downstairs. I tried moving it up, but it wouldn't. Okay, 720, no buffering. Okay. Well, better than what we have. But there is some compression. That is probably this little microphone. If I spent 5 minutes learning how it properly works, we'd be much better. Pinky Peach is your colour. Thank you! Ethernet cable, yes, but I'd have to do it in the room that allows me to Ethernet my way in. We'll get there. We will get there. You can stream through your good camera. Yes, I can. I have multiple cameras I can stream through. I literally, if I didn't spend all day building the desk, I'd be in a much better position. But I had to get really angry to build the desk. So I did not celebrate 420 because I'm a raging addict. So that's cool. Video compression as an artifact. Power line adapters are coming up a lot there. Am I a millionaire? Absolutely not. Oh, yeah, now I have a nice desk. Sick, bruh. Light bulb education. People threw things at me number-wise, and I still don't get it. So, am I just going to go to the shop, buy a bunch of light bulbs, and then try them in? Yes. What other way is there to do it? Also, I fell on the beach the other day, and my wrist is not the same. I tried doing, like, these rolly thingies at the gym today. Wrist is still sore. I mean, it was always sore, but then when I put my body weight on it, worse. So much worse. No OF, bruh. You don't deserve an OF. You haven't even bought my album. Not everyone, obviously. What made you stop being vegan? So my health got really bad, genuinely. I know a lot of people say that, but genuinely, I went to a nutritionist, dietary nutritionist lady who specified in allergies and all this kind of stuff. They took lots of samples from me, and basically we found out that at the time I wasn't able to digest a lot of carbohydrate, soya, and a few other things. So basically I couldn't be a vegan without it like severely impacting my health. If you didn't know, they thought I had rheumatoid arthritis because I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't walk. My joints had just killed it. They were over, and I genuinely thought that I was gonna have chronic pain for the rest of my life. And literally within 2 weeks of changing my diet back to a very, very basic diet, it was very stripped out. So all I had was, meat, some light grains, and lots of fruit, lots of nuts, all this kind of stuff. And I was good within like 2 weeks, and within the first month, basically all my pain had gone. So, yeah. Okay, well, I read a comment and I'm just a bit like, eh. That's kind of why I've not been reading comments that much on this episode, show, live stream thing, is literally because I just knew that if somebody says the wrong thing, I'm going to be like, throw. But I am going to go, and it's literally because I haven't eaten dinner, and my lunch was not big, so I asked for it. So before I go again, why not sign up to the Patreon? This show is brought to you by Patreon. And it will be better, and it's going to get better because of Patreon. So guys, I'm going to go have my weekend. I'm going to go travel to Wales for a songwriting session on Sunday. So that's exciting. Wish me luck on the writing process. And I'll see you guys next Friday, hopefully same time. I'll let you know. Check out my socials for like posty updates. That's the vibe. I'm gonna go hoover and eat some food, so I'll let you know how the hoovering goes. Okay, darling. Right. Okay, guys, I love you so much, and look after yourself, and I'll speak to you soon. And I love you. If no one said it today, you're loved, and you deserve love. And I can show you that if you go to my tour. Alright, guys.